Hello, I'm Matt Guff from thehouse.com, and this is a pair of 2019 Burton Cartel Reflex snowboard bindings that are designed for all mountain freestyle use for intermediate to advanced level riders. Let's just take a second to kind of absorb the greatness of the Cartel Reflex. Just take a second, just look at it. All right, that's about it. You know, this is the greatest binding on the planet. I like the EST option, but there's something about the Reflex option Cartel that I really enjoy. And one of those things is, you know, I can mount this binding on any board out there. They come with discs that are compatible with 4x4 and 2x4 patterns. And then, of course, the channel system, which is exclusively Burton boards. There's something a little bit more rigid about the Reflex. I feel like they react just a little bit faster than the EST option, but they still allow the board to kind of flex natural because of the cored out center section that allows the binding to kind of flex with the contours and the shapes of the snow that you're riding on with your board, no matter kind of what board that you're riding. There's a single component chassis system. It's 45% short glass nylon. It's quite a bit more rigid than what you find in the custom, the freestyle, the Malavita, and of course the Mission. And that's one reason I like it. I like riding fast, and when I lean on my heel set edge, I want to be there as fast as I can possibly get there. And the Cartel actually allows me to do that. And one of those reasons, besides the base plate, of course, is this high back. It seems to be a little bit taller than most. It may not actually be taller, but it feels taller because it's actually fairly stiff. There's pretty much a full backing of EVA, a dial forward lean adjustment, a living hinge, and a zero lean option that allows you to ride it straight up and down if you'd like to. And there's a lot of adjustments to the bindings that you can do. You can rotate the high back to become more parallel with your heel side edge so it doesn't block your movements to your nose or towards your tail. The ankle and toe straps can be adjusted and centered down the middle of your boots, and the strap's location on the chassis can be moved to give you more or less support or a different feel if you want that option. And then there's that auto cant full bed. This full bed of cushioning can be adjusted out. It's actually a lot of padding, and there's B3 gel in the heel area. There's a lot of adjustments, and surprisingly enough, this rigid Cartel Reflex is actually surprisingly comfortable. The ankle strap, it's called the Hammock Strap 2.0. It's mold injected. There's two basic sections to it: external spine and then the 3D molded section. This ankle strap is quite a bit more rigid than what you'll find in the Malavita. And I kind of keep that in mind. You know, for the price point, it's just kind of remarkable how much simple technology is in here that allows the binding to perform so well. The toe strap is the classic get a grip. I'm kind of glad that Burton went back to this a few years ago with the Cartel. It's low profile. It's kind of like a no frills kind of strap. It has internal rib spine or internal kind of ribbing, so it kind of secures onto your foot. And then both straps feature the smooth glide buckles, classic buckles that have kind of stood up to the test of time. This is a great piece. You know, for the price point, you can't get a more high-end, responsive, and stiff binding in the marketplace, and that's that's one of the many reasons that I love the Cartel Reflex so much. This is my go-to. Comes in some awesome colorways for this year. This is like, I don't know, fire engine red. There's another one with like the eye on the back. It looks really cool. So if you want a kind of really responsive style binding, and you want to have the ability to mount on a lot of different boards, check this one out. This is the Cartel Reflex for 2019 from Burton. You can see it at thehouse.com by selecting the link below in the description. Leave a comment or question. Let me know what you think of the Cartels for 2019. Have you ridden any of the other ones throughout the years, and what do you think of these ones and how the model has evolved over the years? Subscribe to the channel over there. Check out more vids over there, and hopefully I'll see you guys on stuff. Peace.